News for New York presents Positively Black.
No TV, no cell phones, just conversation and encouragement for hundreds of teenage girls in Brooklyn. The Dinner Table documentary is actually a community organization recognized by the Obama administration, and it was for using dinners with mentors and other young women to create a safe space and really leave empowered. Asha Boston is the founder and president of the Dinner Table documentary, and Dalia Turner is now a freshman in college, but started her journey with this in high school. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having us.
Well, let's get into it because I said Dinner Table documentary.
Yes.
It started off as a movie, kind of evolved into a movement. So what made you focus on the dinner table, Asha?
So I really wanted to create a film that showed that women of color were multidimensional, especially in comparison to what you see on reality TV.
Well.
And I felt like on reality television shows, a lot of times where the drama happened was at the dinner table. So I decided to take that concept and create a new program that would inspire and empower girls to know that across the table we can be so much more than what the shows say. And I started showing them in different schools, but during one of the school visits, a young woman said, like, okay, this concept is nice, but I don't necessarily experience this. And she really just helped me realize that we should create that space so it's not just something you see, but it's something that you're able to participate in. And so that's how the dinner table was born.
How many dinners have you had so far?
We've had 4, and this one coming up will actually be our 5th.
You have one in December.
Yes.
And Dalia, I want you to talk about your experience with it. You're in high school, you sit down at the dinner table. Who's at the table with you?
I have a friend who also attended my high school, and just different older individuals, really.
But what was that conversation like? Because you kind of go in, you know some people a little bit, but it feels like there's a connection that happens at the dinner table. When was the moment that you said, I'm liking this?
We started to talk about why a lot of black girls don't feel worthy. So me and another girl, we were like going through something at the time. So talking about the topic really gave us all like the opportunity to connect with one another. And it was like really emotional, but also like really good.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And you have a friend that's helping you out with the catering. You got to have the food
Yes,
if you're going to have the
absolutely.
dinner. But I want you to make us be a fly on the wall for a second. As someone who founded this movement, what are people talking about at the table? What are some of the aha moments, as Oprah would say, that you see?
I think that the dinner table really allows young women the opportunity to feel vulnerable in a space, and especially in a time where, you know, these conversations aren't as prevalent. A lot of the conversation prompts are meant to help young women and older women talk about identity, because at the table you might have a college student, a high school student, a middle school student, and then you might have someone who works in a C-suite position, but also someone who just runs a local organization. And just to have everyone at the table talking about what it means to be black or what it means to be a woman and successful, it just gives everyone the opportunity to feel seen and feel heard.
And we're looking at some of the video of past dinners. Already you've helped 500 young women come through this. You have another event in Brooklyn in December. What can people expect, and how else do you both hope that you can both help this movement grow? I want to start with you, Dalia, first, as someone who's had a seat at the table.
Honestly, I would recommend it to a lot of the girls that go to my college.
Right.
A lot of them, they live in predominantly white neighborhoods, so to have them come into an environment where there's a lot of black women who went through the same things they went to would be very motivational.
And then Asha, is someone who actually grew out of your space, now you have room for more people. What can you offer young women and older women who want to be a part of this as well?
Oh my gosh, just offer the opportunity to be a part of a community that's very special. The dinner that we have coming up on December 16th, we're very excited about because we're now in a bigger space.
Nice.
Last year we had 150 people show up that we just did not expect, so we had to find somewhere new, but this new space comfortably seats everyone at maybe like 250. So even if you show up at the door at the very last minute, there's a space and a seat for you.
A seat for you. That's the whole moral of it. It's called the Dinner Table documentary. Asha and Dalia, thank you for being here.
Thank
you so much.